Hi, I'm Giulia and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you a recipe for a chicken that it's a pretty quick one, very tasty, a little bit different from the usual one that gets cooked on the stove. First of all, what I want to explain is that I'm using a whole chicken cut up and skinned for two reasons. One, because anything that you cook meat-wise on the bones, it's a lot tastier. What I don't suggest that you do this recipe like, let's say, just chicken breasts, because it will get too dry. The other reason why I take out the skin is also for fat content that the skin has. And this way it's a lot healthier. Anyway, you're going to need a whole chicken cut up, garlic. I'm using 2 cloves of garlic minced, some rosemary. This is the name of the chicken. It's actually a Rosemary Chicken that we call it. Some vinegar, some broth, chicken broth, salt, pepper, oil, obviously good olive oil. So, okay, this is what you're going to need. Now we're going to saute the chicken first. Okay, so we put like 3 or 4 tablespoons of oil, get it pretty hot, put the garlic, barely get it to color, and we put the chicken in. So we did the first batch, and now we're going in with the second batch. Oh, jeez, that was fast. Slipped right out of the thing. Okay, jump in the oil. Okay, this should take even less time, only because there's fewer pieces. And like I said, as you can see, I'm putting the backbones in because that's going to give them, the whole dish, lots of flavor. So we're going to let it saute. It'll take a couple of minutes. I'm going to put some salt and pepper, some rosemary. Rosemary, I'm going to put the rest of it right now, so all the pieces of the chicken get some. And some pepper. One of the secrets about this recipe that comes out so good is the vinegar just gives it that extra zest that's sometimes missing. Sometimes, you know, the chickens we buy nowadays, they're not like they used to be. Free range, and that's the way I used to grow. I grew up with. And so we just tweaked the recipes a little bit to give it a little extra flavor. And this recipe, the vinegar gives it that extra zest. Maybe a little bit tight, but that's okay. The vinegar, we're going to let that evaporate completely. So I'm keeping it at a pretty high temperature just because I don't want it to get really watery. A couple more minutes until all the vinegar is evaporated, and then we'll just add the broth and let it finish cooking. We're going to lower the flame so they'll finish cooking at the softer temperature. Okay, we're going to cover it. Okay, put 10 minutes on and we'll check. Okay. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes. The timer will go off in a few seconds. And we'll check on chicken. And I'm going to test it with a fork and see if it comes off the bone easily enough, which it does. See? And that's it. That should be it. So now, right now, there's enough broth in here in case you want to pour it over, like I said, either the potatoes or the rice or that kind of thing like that. But if you like it even juicier, you can always add a little bit more broth. It looks fine to me, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, so we're just going to shut off the stove, and we have dinner ready. I'm going to just sprinkle a little bit of oil on this rice. Okay, now I'm going to put a couple of nice pieces of chicken on it. Okay. And I'm gonna get a little bit of that broth and go on it. There. Okay. Smells so good. I am hungry too. So we'll dig in a second. Well, hopefully you'll try this chicken. Like I said, it's not that difficult. You saw that. And hopefully you'll like it as much as we do. It's a staple in this family. Hopefully it becomes one in your family too. See you soon.
What are you fixing, Vito?
The leftover from last night.
Ah, nice.
I got some ham, the string beans, or potatoes.
Beautiful.
Amazing.